Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel SHOBHAN'S Maths Corner, Maths Made Easy. In this video, we are going to discuss about the real numbers. So the topics what I am going to explain here, you can browse from the blog shobhansmathscorner.blogspot.com. From that you can download the PDF and you can go through that. Real numbers. Real numbers comprises rational numbers, irrational numbers. Rational numbers, again under that we have integers. Integers, under that we have whole numbers, then natural numbers. Natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers and irrational numbers. All together are called real numbers. So this flow chart is very important. You should note it down. So it is helpful always. Now let us see one by one about the numbers. If you come to the natural numbers, numbers listed below which start from 1 are natural numbers denoted by n. n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dash dash dash. In the early classes, in the beginning of our studies, we used to write 1, 2, 3, 4 like that was the mass actually. So that time we didn't know what are natural numbers. So these are also called counting numbers because we use these numbers to count any objects or anything. That's why these are also called counting numbers. So here if you take any two consecutive numbers, the difference between them is 1. Like if you take 4, 5, 5 minus 4 is 1. Like you take any two numbers, the difference is 1. As the natural numbers are infinitely many, there is no largest number. There is no largest natural number. Now let us see the whole numbers. Whole numbers denoted by W. The numbers listed below which starts from 0 are called whole numbers denoted by W. W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Only 0 is extra in whole numbers than in the natural numbers. Here you can see all natural numbers are whole numbers. That's why n is a subset of W. The difference between two consecutive whole numbers is 1. That is, if you take 0 and 1, 1 minus 0 is 1. So the difference between any two consecutive whole numbers also 1, same as natural numbers. Now let us see what are integers. Positive and negative numbers including 0 are integers denoted by Z. So here integers we are denoting by Z, whereas natural numbers n, whole numbers W. Why we are representing the integers with Z? Actually Z came from the German word Zahlen. Z stands for Zahlen, German word, and it means counting numbers. That's why we are using Z for integers. So Z is equal to, if you list them, they come from minus infinity dash dash after so on, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So on the right side we have infinitely many, and left side also we have infinitely many numbers. So here also if the difference between two consecutive integers is 1. If you take minus 3 and minus 4, if you subtract minus 4 from minus 3, that is equal to 1. So the difference between any two consecutive numbers is again 1 only. So all whole numbers are part of integers. So that's why W is subset to Z. So there is no smallest or largest integer. Means if you go to negative side, there is no smallest integer, and positive side also there is no largest integer. So these are the integers. Here one more thing you should know, if you take minus 4 and minus 3 is bigger than minus 4. Whenever there is a negative sign, the number might be big, so that becomes lesser than the other negative number. So that's why minus 4 is smaller than minus 3. So other numbers are like that. Rational numbers. If you come to the rational numbers, the numbers which are in P by Q form are called rational numbers denoted by Q. Q stands for the quotient numbers. Where P and Q are integers, Q is not equal to 0. Why? Because the division by 0 is not defined. That's why Q cannot be equal to 0. That is the definition of the rational numbers. There are infinitely many rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. Suppose let us take 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. Between those two, we can insert infinitely many rational numbers. You may take 2 and 3. Between that also, you can insert infinitely many rational numbers. So how to insert that we will discuss in another video. After that, all integers are rational numbers, means Z is a subset of Q. So in the same way, all natural numbers, all whole numbers also subsets of rational numbers only. Rational numbers can also be written in the decimal form, in the either terminating or non-terminating. Let us see one example. 2 by 5. If you take 2 divided by 5, it is 0.4. So it is a terminating one. And if you take 2 by 3, that gives us 0.666 and so on, which is equal to 0.6 bar. This is the non-terminating repeating. First one is terminating, second one is non-terminating repeating decimal. So like the rational numbers can be written in the decimal expansion. Now if you come to the irrational numbers, the numbers which cannot be expressed in P by Q form are irrational numbers, which are denoted by S, Q dash or I, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So there are infinitely many irrational numbers between any two given rational numbers or irrational numbers. These are also, we can insert infinitely many. Now let us see the types of irrational numbers. How can they be represented? If we take the decimal form, these are neither terminating nor repeating. So they won't terminate, they won't repeat also. For example, if we take 2.20, 300, 4500, there is no repetition, that is not terminating also. This is going on, so that's why it is an irrational number. The numbers which are in the form of root 2, root 3, which are not perfect squares, such numbers are also irrational numbers only. And pi is also irrational number. How? We usually write pi is equal to 22 by 7, but pi is not equal to 22 by 7. We take that approximately 22 by 7. So that's why it is an irrational number. So this also we discuss in detail. Another small video I will make only for pi. Then that time we can discuss about why is pi is an irrational, why it is not equal to 22 by 7. That we will discuss later. So these are the irrational numbers. Now all these rational, irrational numbers together are called real numbers, which is denoted by R. Here N is a subset of W, W is subset of Z, Z is subset of Q, and Q is subset of R. So all these are subsets of real numbers. And we know Q dash, that is the irrational numbers, also subset of R. That's why all together these are called real numbers. All these real numbers can be represented on a number line, which is called a real number line. So every real number has a fixed point on the number. Means if you are given a real number, we can mark a point on the number line. With respect to every point, we can write a real number. So like that, they have one-to-one correspondence, means every real number that may be rational or irrational, we can represent on the number line, and every rational and irrational number has a fixed point. So how to represent all these? This also we should discuss by using graph and construction, that we will discuss in another video. Now let us see this animation. In that, it is very clearly explained by using this Venn diagram. Natural numbers are part of whole numbers. So natural numbers are given in ellipse, and above that there is a circle. Whole numbers means here natural numbers are part of whole numbers. Again, whole numbers are part of integers. Automatically natural numbers also parts of integers. Now integers are part of the rational numbers, which is in blue color. So and irrational number, they are separate, not included in the rational numbers. All together these called real numbers. So if you remember this animation, or what I gave the flow chart in the beginning, both are helpful only, but this you can remember more compared to that. So both you can feed in your mind. So all these are called real numbers. Other than this, we have another ellipse of outer side in yellow color, complex number, which are called imaginary non-real numbers. So those are also there, that we will discuss in the next video, which is more than 10th standard in higher level, which is helpful for 10th, 11th and 12th. So definitely I'll make one more video for complex numbers. So now this is all about the real numbers. I hope you understood the basics about the real numbers. If you have any doubts, or if you need anything, wanted to learn more, please comment in the comment box. Definitely I'll make one video for you. I hope you are enjoying and you are interested to learning this. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to get more updates and about every new video. To know that, definitely you must subscribe and follow this. And also here is the blog link. Through this blog link, you can browse all the content which I am going to upload in this blog. That is most helpful. All PDFs you can download and you can learn more. All the best. Subscribe and follow me. Thank you.